Welcome my lovely learners to today's activity. We'll be looking at time as we have been doing in our previous lesson. Alright, we learned to read time and write time in words in our previous lesson. Today we'll be looking at one example as our starter. We are to write this time down. After writing it in figures, you write it in words. So now the hour hand is between 10 and 11. The minute hand is between 2 and 3. Now, so it tells you what is 10 hours. How many minutes? Then you count. From here to here is 5 minutes. From here to here is 5 minutes. So 5 plus 5 is 10. Now we have short arrows or sticks here. And the arrow is on 1, so you count 1, 2, 3. So 10 plus 3 is what? 13. Alright, quickly write this in words and show this to your parent at home. I'll leave this for you. You write it in words and show it to your parent. 10 o'clock, 13 minutes. 10, 13. Alright. Look at this one too. When we are dealing with time, we learn about seconds, minutes, and hours. But take note of the 60 seconds equals what? 1 minute. 60 minutes equals what? 1 hour. 24 hours. 24 hours equal to 1 day. Equal to what? 1 day. Let's move on to today's activity. Change the following minutes into hours. We are changing the following minutes into hours. If you are given a task like this or problem like this is 75 minutes. What are we to do? You find numbers, two numbers, especially 60 and another number that you add to get 75. 60 plus another number that you get 75. So 60 plus what? 60 plus 10, no. 60 plus 20, no. 60 plus 10 is what? 70. But we are looking for 75. So 60 plus 15. So let's plus 15 will give us 75. Then we write our 60 under it. Now look at this. If this one cancels, this 60 can cancel this 60. 1. It will be left with our 15 over the 60. Or 60, it is just simply telling us that 60 will go into 75 one time. It will be left with what? 15. That is what we are to write in hours. When it comes to example 2, 60 plus a number will give you 100. That is what you have to bear in mind. When it is like this, 60 plus what number will give you 100? Is it 30? 30 plus 60 will be 90. 40 plus 60 will be what? 100. So 60 plus 40 will be 100. Then we write our 60 under it. It tells you that 60 will go into 101. That is why we are writing it here. Plus a number will give you 600. What number? 40. So you write 1 whole number 40 over 60. Look at this. 60 plus a number will give you 60. What number is that? Is it 0? If it is 0, you just write 60. Because 60 plus 0 is the same as what? 60. So 60 over 60. Now, this is telling you that 60 here will go into this 60, only one. there will be no remainder. So you write your 1 here, 1 hour. The next one, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Now, 30, when the minute is lesser than 60, when the time is lesser than 60, you write it 30 over 60. You just write it like that. And you can reduce this down. Someone can write this 0 can cancel this 0. The 6, 3 can go into 3. How many times? 1. So 30 will go here, 1. 30 will go here, 2. So it is the same as half an hour. This one we can still cancel here. 60 here, 1. 60 here, 1. That 1 over 1 is the same as 1. We can continue the rest like that. Let's move on to the last example. 90. 60 plus a number will give you 90. What number is that? 60 plus what number will give you 90? 20. No. 20 plus 60 is what? 80. 20 plus 30. 20 plus 30 is what? 80. 30 plus 60. Let's look at 30 plus 60. 30 plus 60 is 90. Alright, so you write your 60 plus 90. This is telling you that 60 will go into 91, which is this 60, and the number that will remain is what? 30. So 30 will remain over 60. That is our time. Now, I would like you to take your time, go through the work one after the other. Don't take your time to play. Do thorough revision till we meet again. Bye bye.